Are you exhausting yourself trying to convince the world of what's right and wrong? Stop right now, because today we're going to decode the wisdom of Esther Hicks, the legendary speaker and author who shaped the foundations of the law of attraction, to realize that your emotional state holds a power far beyond any obvious truth out there. According to the core messages Esther Hicks channels from Abraham, getting caught up in the conflicting perspectives of others will only cause you to lose your inner peace. She reminds us that you were born into this world with only one mission: to step into alignment, a state of absolute vibrational harmony with your true, higher self. When you achieve this point of balance, you will automatically connect with source energy, the invisible, primordial power that created all worlds, thus unlocking a miraculous journey of manifestation that ordinary words cannot describe. You are fundamentally an eternal being who came to this physical world with the joyful intention of expansion. Experiencing evolution is inevitable, but the joy of the journey is your personal choice. This is precisely why Esther Hicks calls this entire philosophical system the art of allowing, the ability to release resistance and open yourself to what the universe has prepared for you. Below is a mind map to guide you back to your own high vibrational frequency. 1. Initiate the creative process with contrast. Step 1 of every creation cycle always begins with a request launched from your mind. Whether you want a thriving career or a fulfilling love life, it is contrast, the ironic, unwanted circumstances you encounter that forces you to launch burning desires. This entire universal mechanism is designed so that you can never stop generating desires. 2. The eternal response from source energy. The moment you spark a desirous thought, step 2 happens instantly. Source energy immediately becomes a vibrational duplicate of your dream and holds it in the vortex, an energetic whirlwind/vibrational repository where your desires, already formed as energy waves, are held until they manifest. Even if you were a single-celled organism at the bottom of the ocean, the universe has always embraced and unconditionally answered every one of your beliefs through every lifetime. 3. Master the art of allowing. This is the vital step 3. Once you have asked and the source has answered, you must become a vibrational match, a state where your emotions align with the feeling of already having what you want. If you ask the universe for prosperity, but constantly complain about lack, you are creating resistance, negative thoughts that block the natural flow of abundance. Blaming injustice or envying the success of others will never bring you into the receptive frequency of what you truly desire. 4. Feel instead of thinking too much. Esther Hicks emphasizes that when you truly connect with your core being, you will feel absolutely wonderful. Therefore, using a feeling of stillness to find your way is 1,000 times easier and more accurate than trying to analyze with logical thinking. When you consistently keep yourself in a state of exhilaration, you will automatically align with all the subtle details of all your unrealized dreams. Many people mistakenly believe fulfillment is at the finish line, but Abraham affirms that the true peak experience lies in the process of continually shedding your old frequency to step into a new alignment. Even when you leave this physical body, it is only a starting point for you to continue the eternal cycle of consciousness expansion. 5. Decoding the origin of fear and darkness. Every conscious thought humanity has ever sparked never disappears. The thoughts aligned with what you want are sent directly to the eternal repository, while thoughts about what you dislike continue to float and gather into a cloud of collective consciousness around us, thanks to the law of attraction. Taking an example from Esther Hicks' own experience, there was a time she had an extreme fear of spiritual books and Ouija boards because of her belief in dark forces. However, the wisdom from Abraham revealed that no negative entity has the power to force itself upon or invade your life experience unless you actively create a vibrational resonance with it. Being able to read unwanted energy doesn't mean you have to absorb it. 6. Trust your emotional guidance system. You can only truly trust your intuition when you fully understand the guidance system, an innate emotional compass that helps you measure the distance between your current thoughts and the benevolent perspective of source energy. A feeling of fear or discomfort in your chest doesn't prove the world is full of malicious traps. It's simply signaling that your current thought is completely out of sync with the wisdom of the universe. Everything that manifests in your life originates from repetitive thoughts. If someone belittles you and you feel a stabbing pain, it's because they are activating the insecurity within you, a misaligned frequency that source energy never agrees with. When you understand that the pure soul part of you only knows how to nurture love, any hateful reaction from your physical ego will immediately create internal conflict. The best solution is to turn away from things that are jarring or offensive, because when you stop feeding them your attention, those negative realities will automatically dissolve. Life only reaches its absolute peak when the human part and the divine part within you merge into a unified whole. Any deviation from this vibration of love will bring a feeling of unease, and that is the most loyal warning you can always rely on. If you want to explore the many incredibly interesting things that others are too afraid to touch, hit the subscribe button right now. And if you've already subscribed, welcome home.